back to an old series I was doing for a while. College basketball is in full swing right now. 100% fictional rosters here created, and we got a cool matchup right here. You're looking at the power rankings, number 26 and number 29. That means the Hawkeyes are the slight favorite. And this all culminates with a Sweet 16 single elimination March Madness style tournament. But right now we're going to take a look at the two key players here. I think it's Lawrence Gardner and Hunter Tate, both in the high 80s. And again, these are a random college roster that I picked and then randomized it even further, but kind of stayed very focused to the idea that each of these universities has a very particular style of play and certain personnel that they go after. And that's what we're going to shoot for. And they're going to run the break on their big man inside. And they got two big men, in fact. Side, the Hawks. And that is, if I recall, a Luka Garza blocker, but he should have some really wicked moves around the basket. Not much of a dunker, maybe a sort of a around the basket. So without further ado, we're going to head straight to Iowa on a freezing cold night. And I did not take the time to show you the matchups, but I'll tell you the key player though is Hunter Tate. That's the two-man for Cuse, and the big man Gardner. He's going to be blocked by Christie and Glover, both big guys down low. So we'll see if he can do it. There he is. Let's see if Gardner can do what he needs to do for this Hawkeyes team to win. And forgive me, I'm throwing down a Jamaican jerk chicken patty real quick. Irie. And the rules are simple here. I just stay out of it. I do the color commentary. If a team falls terribly far behind, I can grab their star player and just sort of lock in and player lock and see if I can pull them back given their particular strategy. Other than that, I'll let it play out. Should be interesting. Oh, and again, I do have to do one thing, which is adjust Syracuse, right, to play 2-3 zone. Now, let's see if the game will keep that up. All right. Now, Syracuse has these twin towers here. These two 6'11" wide bodies. They're going to try to cramp Garza's style and pressure up top with his zone. Sort of a 2-3 matchup. Yep. Yeah, it's not good enough to stop this kid. He's slick around the basket. Malley, he's kind of a scoring machine, this kid. Ah, but Gardner just smacks it out of there.
Away team foul.
Very aggressive foul from Tate.
First team foul.
And should be an interesting matchup here, guys. I think they got it right. I think Iowa's a slight favorite here. Boom. Indeed. Syracuse in enemy territory here. Now he's just going to crank it. Heat check. Yeah, he can do that. So again, that's an eye for an eye right here. And this 2-3 zone is going to cause troubles up top. You can see already it's just Iowa doesn't quite know how to. They've got a guy in the corner, but the length of Syracuse in that back zone is tough. They cover a lot of ground. There we go off the screen. Hey, that worked out beautifully. Yep. Oh, here we go. Blackwell is another guy to watch out for the Hawkeyes. He can shoot it from deep. And just the other, the 2 guard, this kid is actually a tough little defender right here. Sheldon, tough defender. Oh, good little passer there too. Lobbed that one up. And Meeks is sort of like a workhorse. Pretty well-balanced Hawkeyes team, and what you might see. And they're working sort of a 3-2 matchup here up front. We're going to force Hunter Tate to fade away, and he does, but he gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to O'Malley. And I think I want to say, again, O'Malley just nailed one. He goes for another one. Can't get it. Gardner scoops it out. And again, look at the handle on Gardner, kind of like a Chet Holmgren. I tell you, this kid can shoot. Yeah, they can't sleep on him in the corner there. That's a bad idea. And by the way, when we before the night is over, just to be clear, you can see the modern stuff in the stadiums. That's good. But before we finish here, I will tell you I'm going to also go back and at least do one of 2 career modes, which is the 1980s Redux Matt Sweet. Here he is again. This kid gets a second look. Oh, they're sleeping on him. He's going to burn them all night like that. I can assure you, that won't go down. But this has been a bit of a vulnerable spot here for Iowa as people getting through. Gardner, unfortunately, for them. Again, wow. Hawkeyes just bombing right now. Syracuse is in trouble. They need to slow it down. Quick timeout. Hawkeyes looking nasty here up the top. Banging it in from the wings, and Gardner doing what he's supposed to do. So we'll see if they can be improved enough to tangle with some of the tougher teams. We got Kansas, Texas, Duke, UNC, Kentucky. Yeah, there's some really nasty clubs out here. And true to form, I used alumni, if you will, from those universities, and tucked them away into brand new facades and bodies and builds. And look at this backdoor pass from there. Wow. That's pretty much what they're going to need to do to win this one. But can they stop this sort of like spread that the Hawkeyes are specializing in against this 2-3 zone? Their obligation is to hit from the wings. And so far they've been good, but Gardner gets right inside. So far Iowa having their way here with this 2-3 zone. They're not really seemingly worried about it at all. Well, that was a wide open opportunity missed there. Gardner, wow. Like a spider out there on the wing, and boom, Sheldon again. He's both inside and outside finisher, scorer, I should say, 2-way scorer. That was just about as well as it could be done here, guarded by Gardner. Whoever gets the lob puts it down with the left hand. They're going to need to do that. They got to go at him. I think they're even going to maybe try to get him in foul trouble. I mean, these guys is the key to their team.
Substitution for the away team.
Right now, he's just floating on that back line. Oh, they lob it up. Nope. Meeks again. Hawkeyes getting it done. I forgot about Georgetown, Texas Tech, Notre Dame. There's some really, really good teams in that bracket are going to come. So we're going to see who is the best of these fictional teams. And there's a lot of personalities we've already latched onto. Look at this little inside pass.
Personal foul, third team foul.
And I know the Miami Hurricanes have, there's about 3 or 4 players that have DNA that you guys created. The players' DNA creations, about 3 or 4 of them. Bo Timmy is one from the Miami Hurricanes. There's a couple more players out there that are not alumnus, that are just straight up fan faves.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So let's see. Gardner, a fine free throw shooter. You know what? I think we're just going to take a quick peek here. This has been an absolutely horrific start for Syracuse. I'm going to see what happens with another couple of minutes here. 2 more minutes, and they've narrowed it down a little bit. Let's see. So Iowa goes to the bench. They've got some pretty athletic guys on the bench. A lob across. The zone does a right job here. Shuts them down as they try to step forward. Yep. Oh, there's a quick little. Nice. Wow. So, back to 10. Let's see if they can bridge the gap here with the second squads. 2-3 zone. There's some room in the middle. Oh, wow. Iowa's been able to do what they want on the board tonight. There's a lot of room here, and in a lot of ways the zone is challenging. Go ahead and challenging these guys to try to crank them up. If they can hit them, it's like kudos if they can't. Wow, Syracuse is another quick one. They're sort of pacing now, but they've got to get it down into the single digits. That's where this game comes back if they can. So they're still pressuring up top. And there's another steal. Syracuse getting it done with the zone. Just sort of picking pockets. Ooh, revenge is sweet though. The big lanky Robinson here. Well, he's going to cut right into the zone. Nope, nothing. Again, that zone is just gobbling everything up. It's leaving nothing in the paint, and it's doing just as good of a job in the perimeter. So they do cut it to single digits here, back to 8. And they've kind of found a rhythm. The zone is doing a good job now. There's just enough pressure, double teams, and they're kind of forcing into the paint. Not having that much success. It's kind of interesting. Syracuse likes 7 seconds. They like to get at it quick. There's a terribly unfortunate foul there. I believe they're going to give him 3.
Shooting for the away team. Taking 2 shots.
So far, good start for the Hawkeyes. But these two here is the closest they've been since the opening of the game. Cutting it to 6. The Cuse hanging tough. Oh, and that is an unfortunate amount of room in the middle of that zone there. The Hawkeyes are trying to pierce that zone, and that one did work out. So it was a good quarter for the 2-3 zone, I think, here. There you go. He can hit that. Does not though. Just throw him in a closeout there. Sheldon trying to find his spot against this zone. Mitchell. McLeod can shoot from deep, but again, doesn't have a really good. Oh, there's a flop.
Carrying the ball.
They call him.
To the away team.
They call him there. 17 points a game for Tate. He's averaging slightly better than that in the last 3. Here we go. Temple, Phillips, Christie. Oh, shoot. Pretty ruthless block there from Meeks. It looks like Gardner's going to step back in. Mitchell's the backup. He is He flexes on his way off the court. Got to respect that. He did a good job. He held it down, but still, he's not bringing a lot of offense, right, to the table. Ooh, that might have been a bucket with a different shooter rolling off that screen. That is a beautiful one right there. Hunter Tate off the lob. Cuts it to 6 again. Hawkeyes bringing it up. Cloud. A little shifty playmaker himself. Yep. Quite good off the dribble. And they go to Gardner immediately. Wow. Gardner almost got another one, but it rolls out. Oh, there's a great pass up to Tate. And boom, back to 4. Sheldon pops quickly and drains it. Ooh, over the much bigger defender, and they needed that one. That was a dry spell for the Hawkeyes. Quickly get the crowd back into it. Fantastic jumper by Sheldon, but he can drain it. There was a weapon. There's the lob inside. Yep. Great positioning there. He kind of had his man beat, kept him on his back. Held it amongst the trees and really wishes he could get that one back. So great little weave here from the Chiefs. So looking for any opportunity they can. Oh, he dribbles right out of bounds. Gardner with great hands there.
Substitution for
Great
the away
hands.
team.
So Meeks and Gardner have been really phenomenal here for the Hawkeyes. Cloud keeps it in the game again. It's really a fantastic sort of shot creator and playmaker. Meeks fake post up, goes low, gets a big bump, no whistle. Tate now is left-handed, but he switches to the right. And floats right inside. Ooh, like a razor. That's the 3, and Hawkeyes fans on their feet on this ice cold night in Iowa. Everybody with a hot dog, excuse me, a corn dog. Let's call it like we see it. Oh, that was a great attempt. He can't get it, but the quick hands of Gardner. Follows with the offensive board and the bucket and the end one. See if he can drain it. Wow. He knows what he's up against. This guy's an All-American. He'll be in the All-American game unquestionably. But can he drag the Hawkeyes into the deep rounds of this March Madness tournament? That I can't tell you. Well, O'Malley's had a couple of looks. That wasn't one of them. He doesn't need a lot of room though, does he? Tate and O'Malley, both threats. Oh, here's a guy right there. Coming down. Couple. Tate's an awfully good passer too. I see shades of Chris Mullen there. I don't remember who the DNA was.
2 shots.
Of course, he was with St. John's. All right, so now with this, the couple other offensive weapons here, they kind of cause. Oh, that's a great little step back from McLeod.
First personal foul, second team
Kind
foul.
of find some holes in this 2-3 zone.
Shooting for the home team. Taking 2 shots.
So we've had a great half here. Get the look that he wants. Drains it again. Wow. Hughes draws it at 1. Ooh, that's as nice as it gets right there. Yep. Fundamental basketball right there by the Hawkeyes. That's an easy pick and roll inside. Use the mouse in the house. That's it. Meeks. Sheldon looks ahead. Sees Phillips. Excuse me, Blackwell. Oh, back to Meeks. That was just pretty basketball by the Hawkeyes. Yep. Tate with a lot of room. They've isolated. They've left room over here. He's going to take with the left hand, pulls up in front of Gardner, but he caught the presence of the big man and does not hit that shot. That's normally a bucket for him. The big guy here finds wide open. And that is why the Hawkeyes are going to be tough moving forward. I believe this kid Gardner is all that. I believe he's all that. Now watch, because of brevity and whatnot, the very long, elaborate halftime show, we're just going to jump ahead. But I am going to quickly break it down for you, the box score, just so you can see the first half. This kid, Clifton Blackwell, he did a great job tonight, the point guard. From the wing, that was a shot he just hit, but he hit one from right from the top with that Derek Wittenberg over the head release. Gardner, of course, doing it all. Blocking shots, rebounding, following around the basket. He got that dunk early in the first few minutes. But he's tough, he's big, and he really has affected the game. Great handle, sort of Chet Holmgren level skill set there. And Sheldon, this kid has been just consistent. If he's wide open on the wing, he's a catch and shoot master, and he can also he can create off the dribble a little bit. He's a good finisher as well. So yeah, right there you see he's got that in his bag as well. And the real unsung hero here, Dwight Meeks, always hustling with the board. Doesn't need to score that much, but gets a lot of body out there. Always in on some good plays. Yeah, pretty impressive. I just to take a moment though, on the other side we've got O'Malley, Baldwin, Glover, Tate with not a great shooting night, I wouldn't say. But they're going to have to do just a bit more here, as they trailed the whole half and even fell behind a bit here as we went to the half. So let's see what they can muster up. And we will check this out, and we're going to probably move on to, oh, there's a great inside pass.
Team foul. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team. At the line for two.
So Meeks was just a good, smart foul there on the backwards dunk from Christie. For being a pretty good spot-up shooter, he's also quite a decent free throw shooter. Oh, Gardner, real slippery with the pivot foot. Coming across, they're trying to reverse it, and yep, Sheldon gets his look. There you go. And by the way, the zone seems to still be holding out, making at least tough looks for everybody. Oh, man. There's a big physical. Oh, and another block from Gardner. This crowd's going nuts on that one. That was a great little intuitive block there. Oh, look at this with the pass. Meeks. 10 points. And I think that one is a breakdown for the Hawkeyes. Syracuse wastes no time. So they're patient, but they also run. So it's a very weird. Oh, there's a lot of room right there. Oh man, he put up a really awkward run. And Meeks is having maybe a career high here. He's not a big scorer, but he's having a great night here. That's a wide open look there. O'Malley. The lay on the pass didn't help, I don't think. Meeks with another board. Cloud on the break, looking for his buddy. That is not going to go. Phillips, the big, tall point guard, matched up. There's a quick one right there. Yep, there's a playmaker, and Phillips. Sheldon's got room. No, he misses that. Tate. Oh man, coast to coast. He's going to get the foul. At least 2 shots. Syracuse very fast on their offense, huh?
Shooting for the away team. Taking 2 shots.
Shogun trying to create off his zone and finds Gardner inside. This is just beautiful basketball right there. That is the zone doing what it's supposed to do and Iowa doing what it's supposed to do to break it down. Fantastic. Averaging 17 at home. All right, so far, it's been the Hawkeyes leading the whole way since the opening bucket. Syracuse, oh man, Tate misses an easy bucket right there. They still look good on offense, just to be clear. Not that they can't generate offense, it's just that this zone has fallen apart when it needs to hold up. And occasionally it's collapsed perfectly on these shot opportunities. But, let's see, Holmes, Tate, and again, they leave him. I shouldn't say wide open, but not double teamed over on an isolated side. And he's really a handful. And here we go. Back to Blackwell. Blackwell sees the zone, can't get the lob. And Phillips is a tremendous passer. As you've seen a few times here, switches to left hand. Sort of an oversized guard here. Temple finds his man. Tate is a finisher from anywhere on the court, and he's got 11 now. He's kind of heating up. All right, here we go, and wow, from deep, no, Gardner flips it up, tries to keep it alive, can't get it. Temple with the board, back to Phillips, who's always got an eye on the lanes. Kicks it out to Holmes. Got a step on his defender. It goes up for the mid-range shot. That's not going to go. Gardner drags it out of there. And as he's prone to do, keeps it in his hand for a minute. That is a good look. They want him to take that, and he can't hit it. That's his second attempt from that corner. They kind of need him to hit that. There comes Tate off the screen. Tate with another little dish inside. And look, they are finally where they want to be. Tied this game up with 3 minutes left in the third quarter here.
Away team foul.
I wouldn't be surprised if Iowa called the timeout. There's a momentum shift here.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Here's his 2-3 zone. They're going to let him have it in the corner. And he has missed a bunch, so yes, the zone doing what it does. They're going to challenge some of these guys to drain those buckets, and if they can't, there's no way they're going to beat Syracuse to those boards. Baylor, not really what he wanted. Gardner does it all there. Cuts the shot and sweeps the board. Catches Blackwell. Blackwell looking, maybe yep, he catches his man way out in the lane. That was a great looking pass. Oh, wow, Syracuse doing a good job here. Doing a great job. Okay, so Baylor trying to facilitate, catches Phillips, maybe the best passer on this team. Right here now, Iowa's kind of, and there we go. Temple doesn't even, he's trying, he's got nothing. Phillips not a good three-point shooter, forced to put up an ugly one. Blackwell now, and he's got, Robinson has been ice cold from the perimeter, so he goes right to the basket instead. Good for him. Gardner, mouse in the house, puts it on the floor. Oh, that's great pass over the shoulder. Nothing there. Oh, Gardner doing everything right. Place has gone bananas. Iowa got back up by 4. A quick 2 or 3 exchanges unanswered by Syracuse. Now that is a perfect play, but it is broken up by Gardner. Phillips there. That's the block by Meeks.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Right, so here we go. It looks like they're going to give Gardner a quick break. They're going to need him in the fourth, so they're going to give him his rest. And here we go. Syracuse going with this squad here. They're going to force up the shot. There it is. Takes what he can get, but not a good one. Mitchell, the backup, comes into the footboard. Lob is going to be broken up by Syracuse. Now Maui is probably going to be encouraged to go right at the basket. Good one. And there we go. Let's pass inside.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the away team. 2 shots.
It's not Danny Glover. It's not Donald Glover. Okay? It's just a different Glover, if you don't mind. Sheldon back in the game. Rough shot there. Cloud can't get it. Another pass from Phillips. This is another block from Meeks. Castro out to the corner. Wow, that's what he does. And you guys look there. Yep. He definitely shoot it. He's wide open there. Puts it away. Yeah, 6-point margin here. I'm very tempted to let Syracuse get this last shot. Fact, they don't hit it, and I'm just going to move ahead. So here we in 4 points advantage to the Hawkeyes, and it is Gardner who leads the way. The 7'3", 209-pound guy from St. Peter's. This kid's 6 of 8, 3 of 3 free throws, pretty clean work. Clifton Blackwell, he's been sensational from deep, hit all of his 3-point attempts. Meeks, a couple of blocks, a dozen points, it's fantastic. And Sheldon doing it all. Sheldon's just great. And on the other hand now, it has been Ryan O'Malley, the left-hander, he's hit some deep shots. Hunter Tate is obviously the leading scorer of this team. He's done a pretty nice job. So let's see how this shakes out here in the last 8 minutes of play. Thanks for tuning in for the gaming channel, Johnny_Raconteur. We've got Machinima coming to you. We've got all sorts of roleplay stuff. We've got plenty of IRLs. Not to mention the Locker Room Live Party Cast where my brother and I, our film company, team, friends, musician, collaborators, etc. so forth, party on Wednesday nights from 8 to 9:30 on Twitch, Kick, and Rumble. Stay with us. And here we go, man. It is the last run here. O'Malley, who's led the Cuse Orange, if you will. Orangeman, Orange. I don't know what's that. That is a nice low cut, Cam Grant. There's the screen. All the way in. Oh, he dangles on the rim and pulls out. I just said pulls out. Wow, Sheldon can hit that, but this zone is just enough in his face where maybe he doesn't feel that comfort. Oh, and the problem all night long has been Gardner. Look at him, surrounded by defenders, 1-on-3. Yeah, that's what's up. Meeks with another board, kicks it up to Gardner, who's not really a primary ball handler, but has the skills. Oh, here's the back to, oh, cranked up. That was a great block from Glover. It looked like a sure bucket. The reverse layup, and he just still pinned it against the glass. Phillips yanked away by Meeks again. Man, Meeks is a blocking machine. He's tremendous. Wow, can hit this one from the very same spot. Here comes O'Malley. It's getting really ragtag now. This is a fast pace. Both teams going to see what they really are made of here. Oh, this looked like a good clean strip here from Sheldon. Kicks to the head. Spin. Great defense.
Home team ball. Checking in for the away team.
Wow, range it. It's a few, and that was a big one right there. As the lead is back to 10 with 5 minutes. That's a heartbreaker for Syracuse, who's knocking on the door.
Away team.
Yep, they're going to have to think about it. I'll tell you what, Gardner and company are real happy having the bench. Now I'm going to jump ahead. And we're going to get this last 5 minutes to play. 10 minutes for Syracuse Orange to bring it back. It needs to be more disciplined and go all the way. Wow, Meeks, Gardner. He said he wanted a foul, he did not get it. Christie just pulls it out of there. Really, really wild play here. That's the boy. Rolls off the screen, he should have been open. O'Malley and Tate really need to work together at this point. That was a good shot from O'Malley. Whew, another tremendous pass from Gardner inside to Sheldon. This is, I feel like they're on the verge of icing this one and putting the nails in the coffin. I don't. Every time they have tried, they're really kind of short here. Iowa just seems to have a number. I said they were the better team by 5 or 6 ranks in the power rankings. Listen, this is no shabby team. These guys are great, and they twice surged back. Look at this one. But, you know what? This is, wow. Devastating from Iowa. Yep, another board from Gardner. He's looking ahead. Bam! Buries it. O'Malley is not going to lay down though. Brings it back to the 9, 3 minutes left. Syracuse has got to do something with 3 minutes to take it. Yep. Oh, they're going to give up to the Orangemen. Yep. Tate with a great defensive play there. Stabs it away and Iowa knocks it out of bounds. So they need something here quick. I'm telling you, 9 points in 3 minutes. They're going to have to get a quick score. Oh, Gardner doing a great job here. Tate with an open look. And hit it. I would say that's the game right there. Yep. Sheldon buries it. We're back in the double digits. And the Hawkeyes are going to probably close this one out, folks. I'll give Syracuse every opportunity here, but they just haven't had it. And by the way, the big front line of Meeks and Gardner, remember them. Now, there's some monsters out there. Oh, love it. A little too late, my friend. Big credit to the Hawkeyes passing though, because they have kind of been able to
First team foul.
kind of get into the heart of the zone. I think we're going to go ahead and make some assumptions here that this last 2 minutes is not going to be any new song or dance. Just to be cautious, and it is over, folks. Now watch, I'll give you just there is the final score, 79-85, 6-point margin. Not terrible at all. And of course, from Syracuse, O'Malley had a great game. He's the transfer. I'm trying to remember. He came in from Radford, maybe. Yeah, really a great scorer. And he actually outscored Tate, who only had 13, but had some great plays down the end. Still not enough. Double-double from Glover, but they were dwarfed. I mean, again, sort of dominated by Gardner with 23 points, 17 rebounds, a handful of steals, blocks, shots altered, plenty of shots altered that aren't even going in the stat column, and just rising up above 3-4 players at a time, finishing soft around the basket. Really incredible. Clifton Blackwell, what didn't he do tonight? Ran the offense, hit several key threes in the first half to give it a big advantage, and finished around the basket as well. And again, maybe one of the most important kids on this team, this kid Sheldon. He's just a great spot-up shooter, man. Doesn't take much, but he gets his room, and he can also, as I said earlier, finish around the basket. Tough hombre. Quick mention here on this double-double from Dwight Meeks. And I should point out also 3 official blocks, lots of other things that affected shots and changed the offense of Syracuse. 3 official blocks. Double-double there with 10 boards, 12 points. And of course, you know, the reason that they get this double W, they got 5 people in double figures, and that includes Alan McLeod. He's sort of a unsung guy, but he's got that deep range, and he had a few tonight that really made the difference. As a point guard, maybe he had a few turnovers and didn't get it done, but whew, from deep like that, 2 of 5 from deep, 4 of 9 in mid-range. Yeah, good stuff. So Hawkeyes gonna get that victory. And guys, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. But before I go out, I'm going to take a look at the game coming up and the power rankings. So if you're following this stuff in any particular order, I can tell you this. The game coming up would be Clemson, Kansas. No, let's see. UCLA and Miami Hurricanes, UCLA. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a real good one. And as far as the standings go, let me just show you real quick what we've got. It'll be the, let's see, 8 teams from each side of the bracket, if you will. And here it starts with Crimson Tide, Wolfpack, Terrapins with Lenny Bias's great secret grandnephew or whatever. Kenny Bias, Kentucky Wolfpack. Let's see, or Wildcats, let's say, Kentucky Wildcats, Texas Longhorns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it rounds it out with the Hurricanes and Bo Timmy, Arizona Wildcats, and then Indiana State Sycamores with a giant Larry Bird legend DNA and a 7-footer, just to keep up with the times. The Tar Heels are outside of that bracket and include my player Michael Shivers, which I am using in a career mode with LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And other than that, the Hawkeyes are outside of this shoe-in on the bracket. And that just shows you how tough it's going to be. If I switch to the other side, Hoyas, Red Raiders, Fighting Irish, the Phi Slamma Jamma rejuvenated with Clyde Drexler and Benny Anders kids in there, Kansas Jayhawks, Duke Blue Devils, UCLA Bruins, and Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And that is the 8. On the other hand, there's some real people knocking on the door. The Gators, the Wolverines. I like the Spartans a lot with the Magic Johnson embedded DNA. And Lowell Ford, 6'9" point guard with crazy handles, finished around the basket, runs a fast break for the Michigan State Spartans. So, guys, that is the breakdown. That is how it goes. I do want to point out that we're going to be streaming this series right up until March. And again, thanks for tuning in.